Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading that's being done during the week of Valentine's Day 2024. But anytime that you're seeing this, if the title of the message resonates, if any parts of the message resonates, then it's meant for you at whatever time you're seeing it. Excuse my nasally tone. I'm recovering from being sick for the first time in a long time, so just dealing with that. But Sagittarius, we just got through the new moon and the dark moon first and then the new moon. And it's a time of letting go. And you let go of things in order to make room for what's new to come. You know, what you want to bring in for this new month, you know, and beyond. So it's a time of inner reflection and going within oneself and, you know, letting go of the fat, or what do they say? Cutting the fat and letting go of like old baggage and stuff like that, and just, you know, manifesting your future. Well, technically, you're not supposed to manifest during the dark and new moon. You're supposed to just let it come to you. Full moons are for manifestation, so remember that. Anyway, Sagittarius, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together and ready, it's interesting because it was a non-lyric song, so it was just like all beats, and Scorpio had the same exact thing, but here's the trippy part. The song that you got, it's called Dye, D-Y-E, like tie-dye, and it's by Tycho, T-Y-C-H-O. He's out of San Francisco. He's like a graphic artist and a music producer. And the song is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'll go over everything that, like, I was just kind of writing down words that were that I was channeling as I was listening to this very, very beautiful melodic beat, right? But what was interesting, I noticed, was the cover of the album that it's on. It's called Awake. So I also feel like many of you are awakening or in the process of awakening. You know, going down rabbit holes, trying to read as much as you can. You know, having, you know, completely different thoughts on spiritual, religion and spirituality, things like that, right? And there's different levels of awakenings too. You can have, well, most people have several in their life. It's, once it starts, you never stop. You know, you're constantly ascending and healing and, you know, being more conscious of what you're going through and why. But what was interesting is on the cover of the album Awake, it's the picture of just a very simple crown. And I was like, that is so weird. Didn't I see that already in one of the other readings? And I went back, and Scorpio had the song that Scorpio had, it was called Cosmic. Or no, I'm sorry. No. The song is called Crown. The picture on your song was a crown, right? But Scorpio's song was called Crown by Cosmic, and it's also a completely non-lyric, you know, beats only type of song. So, and it's really cool too. I suggest going and listening to that one too. I love Cosmic. I love listening to Cosmic's music. So Sagittarius. Oh, the song, the words that I was channeling. So like fabric dye, first of all, and like tie dye, right? And then blending of colors. Vibrant happiness, dreamy, hopeful, emotional, passionate, harmonious. Then I also wrote down skiing, driving, meditation, and making love. It's like the activities that I could just imagine myself or someone, you know, Sagittarius, you know, listening to this music too. It's just absolutely hypnotic, right? So, Sagittarius, which, by the way, I've got Sagittarius on my chart, Venus for Valentine's Day. You know, love, the planet of love. Also Lilith, and I think Neptune is where I've got it in my chart. So if you're, I mean, obviously if you're here, you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. anywhere in your chart, really. All right, so we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune as the energy going into this. Either you came into some money or you're coming into some money. Wheels are cycles, right? So there's endings and beginnings. But we've got, it's a 10. And 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 + 0 = 1. Sorry, I was trying not to sneeze. My nose, it's like funny too, because when I'm channeling, my nose will start to tickle. But it's like, I know I'm channeling because I get the tickle in my nose, but then it makes me want to sneeze because my nose is stuffy. So, and now it's doing it again. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you've got the Wheel of Fortune going in. You're closing out some cycles, but you're starting some new ones. These new ones are leading you towards prosperity. And like, notice she's got her arms out and she's just like feeling more free. So it's whatever like prosperity and financial, but like it could be financial, but it also can be other things. Like whatever success and fortune is to you, it's like that's the feeling that I'm feeling. So what do we have for Sagittarius, please? 10 of Pentacles. Now it's in reverse, so that's interesting. This is past or recent past. 2 more, please. Sagittarius, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Sagittarius, please. I already get what the 10 of Pentacles is. I get it. Thank you. One more for Spirit's advice. One more for Spirit's advice, please. Ooh, you get 2. I'll give it to you. Interesting. So, we're going to clarify these in just a second. So, the first card that fell out is the 10 of Pentacles, but it fell in reverse. So, 10 of Pentacles is your jackpot lottery. It's like about family. It's about legacy and inheritance and all of that, right? Now, in reverse, it means that something is awry. Maybe it's taking longer to get there. Maybe plans aren't going as it seemed. It's like maybe something was like turned upside down, you know, like you had a family inheritance or like a plot of land or like you know, some kind of collection or something with your family or something like that. And it was just turned upside down, like taken away or manipulated in some way. That was in the past, recent past. Then we've got the Emperor, and I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. The Emperor is actually Aries energy, but that's like fire sign energy, and you're fire, you know, fellow fire sign. This is somebody who's on top of their game. They're the king of all kings, well balanced, you know, gets what they want. And I say they, it's, you know, masculine energy, but everybody encompasses masculine and feminine energies within them. So it's just a matter of balance. So this could be like a feminine and her masculine energy, right? Just taking care of shit. So, but it can also be, you know, a male and his emperor energy and just on top of his game. Very powerful, knows how to play chess, you know, 5 steps ahead. So then we've got the Knight of Cups. Why is it a knight? So, cups are water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is somebody who is coming in with an offer or, you know, offering a cup of love or cup of emotion. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic. It can be business. It can be, just like a friendship. But then it's interesting because, could be, it's like a warrior spirit, right? Then I see a romance or, a partnership. For those of you who are looking for relationships or whatever, it's like that's what this would be, right? But then there's the Tower card. Now here's the funny thing about the Tower card. The Tower card, it's Scorpionic energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio because that's water energy there. The Tower card usually is like chaos and destruction, right? And it's when something crumbles down to its foundation. But the silver lining to that is so that it can be built back up again in a more solid, sturdy foundation, the right way. And that tower doesn't have to be a bad tower. It's like a good tower. Like sometimes when buildings are really, really old, it's like they have to be knocked down to the ground so that it can be built back up again because it's inhabitable. It's just like not, you can't use it. So I feel like if we're talking about relationships, it's like you have to knock down all old projections or ideas of relationships or something like that, right? Maybe there's just like a belief system or something like that you're looking at and it's like you're trying to get past in order to really find what you're looking for and be happy with something. And what's interesting is underneath the deck, we've got the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups talks about celebration. But it's also third party. It can be. So it's like, some of you may be, in a third party or dating around or something like that. But this also can talk about two people in work or, I don't know, just anything. It's like two or more, right? And it also just could be meaning like celebration. Like something that makes you really happy. Like even like a group of people, like family or something like that. Bringing people together. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please? We've got 16, 7 defenses. 3, 2. All right, what else? Sagittarius. I've got my blanket all wrapped up around me. Okay, I'm not surprised. I was feeling this energy. Energy going into the clarification is the Empress. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. So you're looking at a relationship with somebody. Or this could be somebody that's coming in. The Empress is Libra, Taurus energy. You could have that somewhere strong in your chart, or they could. The Empress is the match to the Emperor. She's the queen of all queens. Very grounded, balanced. Everything she touches turns to gold. She's very good at projects, very good at with people, relationships and whatnot. If she's not a mother, or very fertile, she's fertile with her projects and the things that she works on, and the things that she does. It's always a success. So obviously, when you bring the Emperor and the Empress together, they're a match. That's typically a divine couple or partnership. Okay, let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What's that about for Sagittarius? It's like something that you thought was going to happen and then it just didn't. Oh, there's too many. I'm going to take only the one that's facing up. So, and that's the Magician. So it's Gemini energy. And the Magician is a trickster, right? He's very tricky. he's an alchemist, and he's really good at changing the energy from negative to positive. I feel like in the past or recent past, it was something like, he can be. It's not upside down though, so he's not like black magic. I don't feel like. I just feel like something backfired or something just didn't work out right, and whether it was your fault or due to some kind of trickery. That could be it. Like, it could have been, the magician could have been like somebody that tricked you. Or somebody that fooled you or deceived you in some kind of way, right? Like, kind of like gave you this weird idea of, like, gave you this idea, false idea is what I'm looking for, not weird, but false idea of, the euphoric type of life or something like that, what success is. So now you're looking the opposite direction with the Emperor, right? And you're sitting in that Emperor energy with the Six of Staffs, victory. So you're having a victory somewhere else. And you're looking at this Knight of Cups, which is the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But it's like wanting to make an offer, or maybe an offer being made to you. But if you're the Emperor, I would feel like this would be you making the offer. But there's a white horse, a white horse. What's the Knight of Cups for Sagittarius? What's the Knight of Cups? Oh. Okay. So, we're going to talk about that in just a second. What's the Two of Cups in the Tower for Sagittarius for message from Spirit? Clarify the Two of Cups in Tower for message from Spirit. King of Pentacles underneath the deck. Two of Cups on Tower. Sagittarius. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hi. That's Boba. Okay. You can take her. So, okay, so then for clarifying the Knight of Cups, and he's like that warrior, right? Coming in with that emotional cup of love or an offer, or like it's like asking someone to go out on a date or to meet up or something like that, right? We've got the Five of Cups, which is, it's like bittersweet. I always call it my don't go crying over spilled milk card. It's like when somebody's been hurt, they always seem to dwell on the past and what happened, but they're never looking for, it's like they're not always looking forward at what still good could come out of it. The Five of Cups is typically like there's 5 cups, 3 have been spilled. So if there's somebody crying over the 3, spilled cups, but they don't see the 2 cups that are still in front of them. And the Two of Cups in the tarot is a relationship that could change everything with the Tower card there, right? And so this was at the back of the stack. So then we've got the Seven of Staffs, which talks about defense, defending one's morals, ethics, beliefs, values, self. But it also is like aligning oneself with the 7 chakras. And so it's like maybe someone was just like out of alignment after, this situation from the past. My nose is doing the whole you're right on the money thing, but now I want to sneeze. So it's like wanting to defend yourself after you've been through a 5 of Cups moment. But then I see the Three of Pentacles, and that talks about partnership, working together. It could even be like an actual beneficial partnership where could be romance, but also could be work. But the Three of Pentacles is talking about working together in a relationship that could change everything. And it can be for the better. And I say for the better because then we have the Four of Staffs. Now, the Four of Staffs is like, okay, Four of Wands, it means house, home, stability, foundation. A stronger foundation. After this Tower falls, like I said, the Four of Wands is building a stronger foundation. Many card readers also consider this the 11-11 because 1-1-1-1. And that's divine partnership, the Emperor and the Empress, right? So it's like a twin flame partnership meant to be. So then, clarifying the Three of Cups underneath the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles. That's making decisions, cutting stuff out, being courageous and looking forward, moving forward. That's the truth. Yeah. Having the strength to make to take a leap of faith into something with a High Priestess. Three of Cups, celebration again, King of Staffs, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Two of Pentacles is making a decision. It's like work-life balance, trying to figure out a work-life balance, but also having a lot of fun in the meantime, right? So it's like you're trying to figure out what's going to be beneficial, what's going to work out financially. Is it financially possible? Not possible. I mean, yes, but what I'm trying to say is I feel like there is a relationship here. If it's work related, I feel like it will be financially successful. If it's romantic related in any way, romance related, I feel like it also will be successful, but also financially successful, is what I'm saying. And it's like, while something may not have worked in the past, you may have been tricked by someone or, some situation, and you're hesitant. Like, that's where this Five of Cups bittersweet energy is. I do see that this can be successful. It's what was the song? It's weird. Okay, so what else I just noticed? We had the Emperor and the Empress come out. We had two crowns in the song. So this could be like a divine, like royal type of energy. I just heard power couple in my head. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to sniff. I hate this so much. Okay. We're going to do a journey of love. Sagittarius. Okay. Underneath the deck, my favorite number, 17. Her grace. Her grace. So, if you're masculine, you could be, if this is a romantic relationship, you could be looking at someone and looking at her grace, feeling that she's very graceful. What is it about her that makes her graceful? Then we'll read what this means. 17. So something significant could happen on the 17th. Also, 1 plus 7 equals 8. 2024 is an 8 year. It's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. That stands for what comes around goes around. It's like karma, right? It's also fuck around and find out. But it's like any good work that you put in, it's coming back to you right now. Which is also a form of grace, I feel. Top of the deck, we've got number 34, becoming. This is like becoming, like a woman, someone becoming in their own power, like a woman becoming her own woman, even a man becoming his own man, like really knowing himself, right? Somebody could be 34 years old, 3 plus 4 equals 7. That's that 7 energy, defending your hopes, dreams, goals, visions, morals, values, ethics. but also it's like aligning yourself, defending yourself, your boundaries, your chakras. It's also about opportunity, like that. So let's read these. Wait, that was underneath the deck, top of the deck. Okay. 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 Her Grace. The goddess is awakening within your life. So, again, if you're a male, this could be your feminine side. This also could be you coming into connection with the goddess and realizing this, like noticing it, connecting with it, with her. It may be within your own body, with an essential deepening of a relationship with your own body or with the body of another. Through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim, and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight, gazing at the stars. Let her reach you. She's calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She's coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. So, this oracle brings you a message. There's a woman who brings divine blessings into your life, who is trying to connect with you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be in your own body if you are female, or your own inner feminine if you are male. It may be spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. Her empowerment, or the empowerment, will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means that you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding a home there. A home. Four corners of a home. The Four of Wands. With a relationship that's going to rock your world. That's amazing. Okay, and it's funny because I didn't actually know what that card meant, but what I thought that it meant, and then I said it, was literally everything that was in there. So that was cool. So let's look at becoming. Okay, so this is top of the deck. So this is going to be even more prevalent than Her Grace. I mean, or they're both prevalent, but I'm just saying. So yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose, the becoming. Yet what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. You are the artist who paints with trust, instinctive and spontaneous, with faith in the process unfolding. You are not the painter using numbered squares who has a finished vision even before commencing the task, with a map for all steps of the journey. Your lack of plan renders you open and receptive to divine direction. You are capable of being moved by spirit. You are a brave adventurer. So celebrate what you are creating now and realize that this is a step in your major work of divine art, this life of yours, not to be planned, but to be experienced. Stroke after stroke, step after step, you shall witness the picture coming to life. It may not be what you expected, but it will be the most beautiful, extraordinary creation. So this oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There's a message here, too, that a relationship or project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way, giving it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be. Even without a clear direction or plan, sometimes even because of that, there is an inner plan that can come to fruition. So, you've got somebody coming in, is what it looks like to me. It's either that or a project. Like I said, it could be partnership, business, whatever, but it could be romantic, but it's going to rock your world. I love that. Okay, what else do we have for Sagittarius? Because we're now at almost 30 minutes. Sagittarius, last message. This has got Queen of the Moon. Feminine energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, gratitude, number 23. So this is being grateful for all the little things around you, being grateful for all the people around you, but it's like the little lessons, the little things, right? Also, so something significant could be happening on the 23rd. It could be significant in your life, but also 2 + 3 = 5, and 5 is a change of direction. So I feel like that's like that tower moment energy, like something's about to change. Top of the deck. Number 26, surrender. Surrender to the forces that happen. Surrender to the things that are happening to you. It's like, again, that this tower energy that comes in, it's this relationship that this is talking about, or partnership, or whatever you want to look at. Like, it can be scary, you know, especially when you're looking into the great unknown, but you have to surrender to that energy and be grateful for, you know, what you have, in order for her grace to come in and for you to become what you're meant to be within this relationship, or within the lessons that you learn from this relationship. This is actually quite beautiful. Let's read these real quick. Could have a 3-year difference, 26 and 23. 2 + 6 = 8, so it's an 8-year. I think I said that already. But what goes around comes around. Yeah. And then a change of direction with that 2 + 3 = 5. Okay, so be where you are and be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. So, it just says to be grateful. You know, being grateful raises your vibration. So it also turns your powerful focus away from a story that you may have started to believe of everything going wrong, or that life does terrible things to you, into a much better narrative. So gratitude is a balancer. In fact, it normally tips the scales to the positive. And then surrender. So surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. So I let go. I surrender my struggle. I allow the universe to work through me. And so letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit that we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be as wide open as we need to do our work. We reveal safely only to the divine in ourselves, and then the light returns. So, I'm about to sneeze. I'm like dying here. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's saying surrender to the divine. Give gratitude in all of the little things. I feel like you do have a beautiful relationship that's coming in. Just, it's like, don't think back to whatever tricked you in the past for like your first go around. You may have started a family with somebody before in the past and it just didn't work out, right? But we saw the Empress, and we have the Emperor sitting there. There's victory coming in. Four of Staffs, like I see good things in your future. You just have to allow yourself to let it happen. So that is where I'm like dying here. That is where I'm going to leave it, Sagittarius. If any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. Also, make sure you enter to win the free Still Chilled Pipes giveaway that we're doing. All you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. All of that information is in the description below this video. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, I have personals open right now. You just have to get a hold of me or schedule. I have all of that information in the description below this video. So check it out. You got to be 21 and older to win. It's either a black or pink chill steel pipe. If you go to chill.store, you can check out their entire site. They're super cool. I love them so much. Is that it? I think it is. As you know, it's Together We Grow. And I love doing these readings and sharing this time and energy with you every single week. Again, apologies for the... Hopefully next week I'll be much, much better. But hope you guys have a safe, blessed, and healthy week. And I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Sagittarius.